are the product of an incredible legacy. People who worked hard to give you a good education, food on the table, and a sense of possibility. People who took you to church, to practices, to tutoring sessions. People who prayed for you when you struggled and celebrated with you at moments just like today. Most of you are fortunate enough to have someone here to celebrate with you. Some of you don't. But whether they are here with you or not, the very best piece of advice I can give you is to begin your life in the fleet with a spirit of gratitude. Be thankful for all the people gathered here today and those who aren't, because they made you who you are and they got you to where you are today.
Tonight's Red Hot video, that's Vice President of the United States, JD Vance, kicking off Memorial Day weekend with his midshipman address at the U.S. Naval Academy. The Vice President, a former Marine himself, by the way, preaching gratitude for family, for friends, for everyone who helped them get to graduation day at the United States Naval Academy. Pretty good start in life. JD Vance got quite a raucous reception, I'd say, but he wasn't the biggest star of the show. Gotta love him. Blue Angels, been watching him since I was a kid. Got to fly an F-18 one day, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good day at work. And great stuff. And I understand that you are going, I don't want to give away but this weekend you may be at the Naval Academy yourself.
Yes, I may attend church at the Naval Academy, but how wonderful to inspire these young midshipmen to greatness, right? They're entering their career, they're going to serve our nation and help keep us safe. It's a wonderful moment for each of them.
It is. It's really great. You're a Maryland guy, and you jumped in on the midshipmen, and you know a bit about your Naval Academy.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of the Naval Academy, particularly when they play Army. Even though, for the most part, I'm from an Army family. My mother was Army, but her father was also in the Navy. So, I have a little bit of both in my blood. But I'm a Maryland guy, so I'm always going to cheer for the midshipmen.
Great stuff. Naval Academy, Blue Angels. And you come from an Air Force family. Neither one of them represented it at West Point, set back in the old days, or the Naval Academy, certainly. But your father, a great pilot as well.
Well, thank you. And that's okay. We can still appreciate the Blue Angels and the beautiful display of air superiority that they put on. And you and I have bonded over our love for fighter jets, so I love to see a good air show.
Yeah, and your father, wonderful guy. Met your father, two-star general, not a slacker himself. The Vice President of the United States also made sure to shake each and every hand of the new ensigns graduating from the Naval Academy. Great stuff before he left the stage, each and every one. Now, that's just wonderful. It is, I don't know if you've ever been to one of these graduations at the service academies. I have been to Navy, and it is, and we both have a great friend whose daughter graduated from the academy last year, and she just deployed aboard her submarine. But these are wonderful institutions and great events. And
I would quibble with Vance to note that everyone at the Naval Academy graduation had someone there physically present with them in our friend Larry O'Connor, who's adopted, he and Meredith, hundreds probably of middies at this point. And I was this close to going to West Point this weekend with Trump as he goes to their graduation, but I will be with our friend Matt Schlapp at CPAC in Poland, so I will not be able to make that. But this is a great thing, not only as a Maryland man who's not an illegal immigrant gangbanger myself, to see our Vice President give, really an amazing commencement address. I know we'll talk more about those later, but think about the debate between JD Vance and Tim Walz. That was a much better speech than Tim Walz would have given at the Naval Academy, and there was no stolen valor required for this.